Normally, whenever we speak, we use words in our language. When we use different words together, be it writing or talking, we are actually making a sentence. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how a sentence is used in English grammar. It will help you to speak as well as write sentences that are grammatically correct. So come, let us learn our topic, the sentence. Now read these sentences carefully. Girl pretty is she. Game is favorite my football. What is wrong with these sentences? When you read it, these words make some sense but not complete sense. Why is it so? It is because these words are not arranged in a proper order. When in order, the sentences sound like this. She is a pretty girl. Football is my favorite game. So here is the first rule of the sentence. Words, when placed in order, must make sense. Now read these sentences below. The first sentence, what are you doing? The second sentence, she is reading a book. The third sentence, be quiet. All the above sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a punctuation mark. The first sentence, what are you doing, ends with a question mark. The second sentence, she is reading a book, ends with a full stop. And the last sentence ends with an exclamatory mark. So the next rule for writing a sentence is that a sentence must always begin with a capital letter and it must end with a punctuation mark, that is a full stop, an exclamatory mark or a question mark. Now read these sentences. The first sentence, Rahul plays the guitar. The second sentence, Sohan loves to eat mangoes. Now let's consider the first sentence. Rahul plays the guitar. Here, who is the sentence talking about? It speaks about Rahul. So Rahul becomes the subject of the sentence. Now, what about the rest of the sentence? The other words of this sentence, that is, plays the guitar, is simply giving an information about what Rahul does. So this part becomes the predicate of the sentence. A subject is who the sentence is talking about. A predicate gives information about the subject. This is rule number 3 of the sentence. A sentence must contain a subject and a predicate. Let's do the second sentence. Sohan loves to eat mangoes. Here Sohan is the subject and loves to eat mangoes is the predicate of the sentence. Let's do a small recap of what we learned today. Rules of a sentence. We learned that words when placed in order must make sense. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, an exclamatory mark or a question mark. And every sentence must have a subject as well as a predicate. So these were the rules of a sentence in its most basic form. For today, this was all. Thank you for watching.